The book of Job is a profound narrative that delves into the themes of suffering, faith, and the human condition. It tells the story of Job, a man of great faith and integrity who faces immense trials and tribulations. Through his journey, the book explores the nature of righteousness and the mystery of divine justice. When was it written? It's impossible to say exactly when the book of Job was written. However, it's generally thought to be the oldest book in the Bible. Its timeless wisdom and deep philosophical questions have resonated through the ages. Who wrote it? Interestingly, no clear author is mentioned in the book of Job, and no clue is given about who penned this ancient text. It remains one of the many mysteries surrounding this profound piece of literature. People and places. The central figures in the book of Job include Job himself and his friends Eliphaz, Bildad, Zophar, and Elihu. The story is set in the land of Uz, a place that adds to the narrative's rich historical tapestry. Soundbites. The Lord said to Satan, "From where do you come?" Then Satan answered the Lord and said, "From roaming about on the earth and walking around on it." Then Job arose and tore his robe and shaved his head, and he fell to the ground and worshipped. He said, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return there. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, "Who is this that darkens counsel by words without knowledge?" The Messianic link. The Messiah is typified in the sufferings and eventual blessings of Job. The story of Job begins with a man who has everything: health, wealth, respect, and a healthy family, as well as a love for God. Satan challenges the Lord regarding Job's love and says it will soon fade away if God removes the blessings that he has given him. Job's sufferings begin as he loses everything that he has to some tragedy or other, including his family. In chapter 2, Satan is given permission to take away his health also, and he is smote with boils and sores. Thereafter, we have a dialogue between Job and his friends as they try to determine why this has happened. The consensus of opinion between Job's friends is that he has some unconfessed sin, as they maintain that God does not punish the innocent. Finally, God speaks in chapter 38 and rebukes them all for their lack of understanding. Job repents in dust and ashes, and his fortunes are restored twofold. Notes and quotes. The book of Job teaches us that misfortune and calamity can happen to anyone, and that it is not an indication of the Lord's ill will towards us. Job is described as righteous, and yet Satan is allowed to torment and punish him to try and break his love for the Lord. He did not succeed. Job did, however, become very frustrated with his lot, and who can blame him? One important point here is that Satan can only operate under God's permissive will.